Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants. This is the Tuesday Night Delight. As always, I am just Mike. And to my right, we got Josh, Bad Karma. And to the lowest, we have the Smarker Strong Style, the Japanese guru, the pro wrestling smart of all time, Phil.
I'm not a Japanese guru, but okay.
Yeah, but how great are you guys tonight, man?
Doing good.
Doing all right.
Good. As you can probably tell, I don't feel the greatest. I'm congested, but it ain't like where I'm wheezing. I can just feel it moving around up here, and I'm aching like in my neck and shit.
Yeah, just went through that up here myself. I was just a lot of coughing and hacking.
Oh, did you go to the doctor?
No, I'm mad.
Nah. Yes, fuck it.
Other than that, though, I did try to work on the Ringside Rants Twitter account, but I kept trying to change the name to Ringside Rants instead of Phil and everything. And so I deactivated it. I'm gonna work something out, like probably next few days about it.
Hey! You know, since Elon Musk is our guy and everything, why don't we just call him and tell him to donate $1 million to us?
That'd be nice.
I know, right?
But I guess I could probably work something out, possibly, like maybe it's always, we can get like donations, possibly, and we can just set up a Patreon eventually.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are pandering to you. Please, oh please, give us money. Please, oh please, give us money.
Help us fund our I'm here to talk about diabetes.
Let us all go to Casa Bonita. I want to go to Casa Bonita. So please help fund us all to go to Casa Bonita.
It's like I want to upgrade from the McDonald's dollar menu to Burger King.
But no, seriously though, have y'all seen I know this is a little off subject, but did y'all see the documentary of the Casa Bonita?
No, what's that?
Okay, do y'all remember the South Park
episode?
I
didn't mean it like that, but okay.
But no, seriously, did y'all see the episode of South Park where Eric Cartman went to Casa Bonita and they were having the cliff jumpers and stuff into the water and all that?
No, it's been such a long. I think I checked out of South Park like at season 6.
I think it was season 7 or something like that. What happened?
If you guys want to donate,
yeah,
he looks like Jesus.
Yeah. Phil, you're time jumping again.
You're time jumping, Phil. But no, honestly though, man, Casa Bonita, it's a restaurant, and it's like the Mexican restaurant of Disneyland. Like Disneyland's, they have cliff jumpers into the water. Mm-hmm. They have a magic show and all kinds of shit, dude. But they serve Mexican food, and it closed up during COVID. And then Matt Parker and Trey Parker and Matt, whatever, the fucking creators of South Park bought it.
Yeah.
And they did a documentary on Paramount Plus, dude. It was fucking hilarious.
Okay, and you know what? I did see the trailer for this. Now that as you saying it, yeah, they bought this place and they want to do something with it.
Well, it's open. It opened last year, like in May, and it's already served over 400,000 people. And so, and you have to like buy tickets to go there now. Like you instead of like just showing up, you gotta like have reservations and shit. Like it's like legit. And tickets are expensive as fuck. Like $45 for a person. So
man, are they there serving them as like I want the full Eric Cartman experience?
What do you know? But they have no. They do have a lot of cool shit there. You can go to casabonita.com and check it out. Okay. But I recommend it because me and the woman are thinking about taking all the girls to it. And what the fuck is going on with your computer, Phil, man? Too much porn? Too much porn. Got it. Yeah,
Yeah, that ain't me.
that's all the porn you're watching, Phil. Caught up with you. He looks mad as shit, dude. I don't blame him.
But you got to log off and log back on. So
Yeah.
well, we can talk a little bit about wrestling right now.
I didn't get to watch the Maple Leaf Wrestling. I call it Major League. Maple Leaf Wrestling. I did watch the GCW shows.
Mhm.
I watched it while I was sleeping last night. So, yeah, that counts, right?
Not really, but okay.
It don't count? Hey, you back, bro?
Yeah, I'm back. So what are you guys talking about? Casa Bonita and like donation and stuff like that?
Yeah, we need to go to Casa Bonita. All of us need to go to Casa Bonita, Phil. All of us.
Why?
Well,
Dude, have you have you even looked at what Casa Bonita is?
It's like one of the most fanciest Mexican restaurants ever.
Yeah,
Well-
it's like Disneyland for Mexican restaurants. Like you can literally watch cliff jumpers and shit.
But
It's
like I
crazy.
said, though, if you guys want to donate to us, support the Quarter channel, please.
but, I don't know, Mike. We're gonna have to smuggle you in the back of a trunk, man.
Who, me?
The views of Josh and Mike do not reflect the views of Phil.
Wait, what?
What?
That don't make no sense. I think our views are awesome.
Yeah, but Mike, we probably got to smuggle you into the back of the trunk to go across the border, man.
Yeah. Well, it's only in Colorado. It's in Colorado.
Oh, it's in Colorado?
Yeah, it's like Denver, Lakewood.
Oh,
Or
okay,
something.
I thought it was in Mexico. I'm like, okay, shit. We're going to Colorado, man.
That's all. I go to Colorado and do what they do there, like legally.
But
And-
yeah, like, I heard Maple Leaf Wrestling was a success pay-per-view, and Scott D'Amore is going to be working on this even more. I hope he succeeds with it.
Oh, dude, I didn't get to watch it. I watched GCW,
I got
and
to
it was
watch them. I got to watch the first match. It was like a 6-man tag. So it was like basically everybody from like 4 different companies wrestling in there. So
TNA,
I heard, like-
AEW, New Japan. I even heard ELP showed up.
yeah, El Phantasma, yeah.
And
Yeah.
the other thing you say that Scott D'Amore is going to WWE? I hope not.
I don't think he's going there, man, because he has like too many good things are happening for his company.
He doesn't. Apparently, he doesn't like WWE though.
I mean, he had chances all throughout his tenure at TNA. I'm almost 100% certain. Dude, look at the people he's trained, or not really trained, but helped get behind and push, man. Eric Young.
Speedball is definitely a Scott D'Amore guy.
Yeah, Speedball Mike Bailey is amazing, dude. I like Bailey.
I got to meet him once. He was a pretty cool dude.
And dude, I am going to tell y'all something, and this is
when
just
Mark Una made him cry.
that was funny.
It was. Speedball can do great wrestling, high class wrestling. He can also do cheesy ass wrestling.
Yes.
Oh, and I also got some bad news. I found out from Shotzi's Instagram that Batman actually did pass away.
Who?
From Hood Slam.
Who did?
Batman from Hood Slam.
Batman Will.
Batman from Hood Slam.
I watch Hood Slam, but I don't know who Batman Will is.
Well, his character was killed off in the earlier matches, in the earlier days of Hood Slam.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right.
He actually did pass away, though, from what I heard.
That sucks.
Hmm.
But as we were talking before you started going all over the place and not slowing
Sorry.
down at all.
Focus.
Yeah, man. You took off and left me, man. Like you went on a roller coaster ride and forgot everybody else was behind you. But it's cool. I love it. So you're talking about Maple Leaf Wrestling and WWE and Scott D'Amore. And like I said, Scott D'Amore, he was the leader of Team Canada. He was the manager of Team Canada with A1. Robert Roode, Eric Young, Petey by Guy Williams, and wasn't there one more? Or was it just them four? Thought it was 5.
There is one more.
I thought so. I know it was Scott D'Amore, Petey Williams.
BCW. Fuck.
Team Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
I mean, prime time.
No.
He wasn't.
God, he was in ECW, and I remember him in TNA, and he was on Team Canada. And he won the belt, and he put the sticker on it.
Here we go.
Lance
Team
Storm.
Canada. Team Canada. Here we go. It was Petey Williams.
Uh-huh.
He was the captain. And then there was A1 Ralph, Alistair A1 Rouse to replace the injured Johnny Devine. Johnny Devine was another one. And then you had, well, that's way. Wow, this is way before. This is like, yeah, there was 5 of them, 6 of them, dude. There was Scott D'Amore, Eric Young, Petey Williams, Robert Roode, A1, and I guess Johnny Devine.
God, there was somebody else. I could have sworn an ECW alumni was in it too.
Well, it says right here the original members was, wow, dude. Okay, so that's crazy. Here goes all the originals. A1, Scott D'Amore, Johnny Devine, Tyson Ducks, Jack Evans, Teddy Hart, Bobby Roode, Ruffy Silverstein, Petey Williams, Eric Young, and Jim Duggan.
Jim Duggan.
Yeah, Jim Duggan.
Axel?
Yeah, Hacksaw.
Yeah, he did back when he was in Team Canada and WCW.
Yeah.
Must have lost a bet.
That was a weird. Yeah, he did. He lost a match and he turned.
Yeah.
That was weird seeing him cutting his hair and turning heel.
Yeah. And they got disbanded on
Major Guns was also a member of Team Canada.
who?
Tylene Buck, aka Major Guns.
Yeah, that was in WCW.
So it was same with if I'm correct, it was also in WCW.
Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was also in TNA too, which is crazy.
Okay, tough guy.
2004 at Genesis, November. Christian Cage. Whoa. Here we go. Christian Cage debuted in TNA. Scott D'Amore offered him a Team Canada t-shirt to signify membership is not stable. Team Canada attacked 3D with Jeff Jarrett. Cage came out. Under the coat he wore, he revealed to D'Amore's delight that he was wearing the Team Canada shirt. He hugged D'Amore, then gave D'Amore an unprettier, making his choice not to join Team Canada or Planet Jarrett clear. Pretty cool.
Indeed.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I didn't remember all that. And they got disbanded in June 29th. And the reunion was on 2009. And it was... yeah, fuck that.
What do you think the AEW fans will think of Speedball Mike Bailey when he faces Takeshita?
Lance Storm. That was the name I was trying to think of.
Lance Storm was never in TNA.
I thought he was.
I thought he was because I could have sworn he won the belt and he put the Canada sticker on it.
That was a WCW though. It was a U.S. championship.
Yeah, I'm googling it right now. Team Canada. Lance Storm was never in TNA.
I thought he was, but he was also in WCW and ECW though.
Well, yeah, he was in TNA, 2019.
Oh yeah, he was in WWE during that time, Team Canada, and he got buried a lot. For trying to be because Vince thought he was a boring wrestler.
Lance Storm on his role in TNA. Here it is, right here. Here we go. Lance Storm on his role in TNA, whether he could still wrestle, his pro wrestling pet peeve, independent wrestlers trying to get noticed. And I'm not in ring shape. He can still go, but he's not putting on tights and taking his shirt off in the ring anymore. He's 54, coming up on 55. His TNA role as producer / coach is sort of what he would consider it. Used to be an agent job, but they like to call it producer now. So yeah, take what creative does and translate that to talent, and then coordinate all that on the headset. On his wrestling pet peeve, and he blames Vince McMahon as what I consider just terrible, shitty covers on pins. On indie wrestling,
He hates Vince.
yeah,
He really does hate Vince.
yeah.
Sabu also hates Vince.
A lot of people hate Vince.
Oh yeah, you hear what the writers, some of the writers had to deal with?
No,
Especially, well, because I always heard about right at the last minute, Vince rewrote Raw at the last minute because he decided to rip the script. Like, this is crap.
well, he did that all the time, man. He did it like every Monday night. He did it every Friday night. But this is the thing now, man. They go to 2 hours on Monday night and 2 hours on Friday night and 2 hours on Tuesday night. And what in the flying fuck, dude? How is TNA or not TNA? I'm sorry, NXT beating AEW in the ratings war? That's crazy.
Because they're using star power.
Yeah, NXT is really not that good right now.
NXT ain't, but AEW is good, but it just ain't bringing the views, man. To me, they're like
it's because they have this. I don't know, like the fans, just weird.
They look at AEW as a glorified indie show. They really do.
It's one of the best indie shows on earth, in my opinion. Even if it is.
And dude, GCW and all the bullshit that's coming from GCW, man. People are talking like, oh yeah, Brett Lauderdale and he don't pay his people this, that, and the other, yada yada yada, blah blah blah.
He does.
But look where they're at. They're going all over the fucking world. Literally, they're going to Hawaii this year. They're coming back to Chicago.
They've wrestled in Japan.
Oh no, their Chicago shows are not. They're not that. They put on great shows. They put on great shows in Chicago, but they don't put on the shows we want in Chicago. It's like the place that they I guess they signed a contract with
Talia Hall,
where they can't do the hardcore shit. I mean, they could get away with some tables, they get away with some chairs, but we don't get the good shit.
Don't get the blood.
Everybody else does.
Y'all don't get the blood.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while we get that like a two,
So you get the toned down shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We get the AEW version of GCW.
So basically, people just don't like anything outside WWE. Basically, ever since these days, people are just so I hate to say it, but Vince McMahon really brainwashed people.
It wasn't him, man. I can honestly say WWE is on a better platform because they've
been around for quite a long time.
They've been around since the 70s, man. Let's just be real. They've been around since the 70s. And before
AEW is still like a 5-year company. So, any new company's going to have a downtime. Going to have like a, bad,
Well, if you think about it, dude, the NWA, the old NWA, not the new NWA, but the old NWA was around forever.
Yeah, for a while.
And they didn't do shit until 1996. They were around way before WWF or WWE, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it took them 20 some odd years after being on television to do something, to even get remotely popular, to even compete with the big dogs. And TNA never competed with WWE. They tried one time for like 1 week, 1 month, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't do that." And then AEW hasn't never competed with nobody.
No,
They competed with NXT. That wasn't really their fault. I mean, they had to have a night. They didn't want to do it on Tuesday night because at that time, Tuesday night was dedicated to SmackDown. Because it went Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and then AEW was bam right here in the center of it. Like, hey, bam, 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 and they're like, why can't we compete there? And then everybody's now saying, oh yeah, they need to ramp up the wars again. And I'm like,
well, NXT was strictly only on the streaming platform
network. Yeah.
When
AEW
came out, then they decided to syndicate all that stuff. Then
on UFC for 2 hours.
The Wednesday Night War begins.
Yeah, Vince. It was Vince's idea to do that. He wanted to crush WWE. Hell, what he did when they had their pay-per-view? Vince decided to show Evolve on the WWE network, an indie show, to compete against WWE, AEW. So
yeah, because he thought he thinks they're just a glorified indie show. Like that's what he thinks of them. And a lot of
that's what Triple H thinks of AEW.
A lot of people think that, and that's okay because I mean, if you think about it and you look about it and you really look into it, AEW has a lot of homegrown talent and people that were on the indies, just like NXT. If you look at NXT, you have Ethan Page, you have Lexus
Kane. I mean, what's his name? Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
Well, you have a lot of new indie guys coming in, man.
You also have Julia. You also have, you also have now
Stephanie
Vacour.
Nikki Lyons. Oh.
Nikita Lyons is smoking, dude.
Yeah. I like the.
Wait a minute. Nikita Lyons.
Now, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Wow. You heard what AEW and CMLL and New Japan did, right? After the whole Stephanie Vacour incident?
Yeah, they're actually making people sign a contract that after they show up at Forbidden Door, they are not allowed to leave right then and there and go to WWE.
And they're getting pissed about it because, you know why? Because Tony is trying to be a boss.
Dude. Well, I'm going to say this, and I know this sounds crazy coming from me, and I don't agree with it. I don't, and I'm going to tell you why I don't agree with it. You have this conglomeration, let me phrase it. I don't want to steal Mark Briscoe's shit. You have this corporation, this big money corporation with all these cogs in it and all these people in it, and they're the ones that predicated the system. They're the ones who said, hey, this is how shit goes down. This is the way we do business. This is the way everyone should do business. And AEW is like, oh, yeah, that works. So we're going to do it now. And it's wrong. I get the whole, if you come on our show and you do this and you do that, you're not allowed to leave and go right to this company. I understand that. I'm cool with that for at least 6 months. 6-month window. Not signing over your fucking 2-year contract, blah, blah, blah. No, even if your contract is coming to an end and you decide to do this, you have a 6-month grace period. You can't just go, oh, yeah, I'm going to do a Forbidden Door and poof, I'm going to be in WWE next week.
I know. That was some kind of shit right there.
It's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, well, I can understand why I understand why Tony Khan's doing this. He's doing this to protect CML and New Japan because they were pissed at what Stephanie did.
Well, yeah, but it was their fault. He didn't have a contract with Stephanie. CMLL and New Japan did, and that ain't on Tony.
No, it's not Tony's fault.
No, and everybody wants to blame Tony. Oh, you couldn't lock her down and you couldn't do this. It wasn't in her dream card, man. Like her dream
was. She didn't want to go to AEW, and I respect that. She wanted to go to WWE.
That was her dream, dude. That's what she wanted to work. And I'm okay with that. But
Me too.
as
I'm
far
not
as-
losing sleep over it.
But as far as these other people leaving, going straight to WWE after they show up on Forbidden Door, no, at least a 6-month window. Now, I'm not saying like if your contract is coming up in 2 weeks and you do Forbidden Door, no, you still got a 6-month window. And I'm gonna tell you why. 90-day no compete clause, then you have a 90-day window to work. And then after that 90 days of working, you can go sit your happy ass at the house and not do shit. That's a month and a half you're getting paid on sitting at the house. And the other month and a half you got paid for doing your fucking job. I ain't talking about adding time upon time upon time like he did with Penta and Phoenix, because that's kind of a shit dick move too. If you think about it in long term of wrestling.
Well, Conan really was trying to fuck Tony over, so I don't blame him.
Well, it ain't Conan's job, man. Conan is out. Conan is for Conan, man. It ain't got nothing to do about nothing else. Conan's
Well,
looked after his guys.
you got tired of people tampering with your contracts.
Well,
You know,
Vince did the same shit, man. It's like their contract was going on. I was like, oh, wait a minute, you were out for like 4 months right here.
I
And
can
he-
understand why Tony Khan did it though, because as much as I don't like it, I mean, what happened was like people were tampering with Phoenix and Pence's contracts.
Not really. If you think about it, though, Phil, what have they done on television?
Well,
They
they
were-
already got plans for WWE and everything. WWE was going to plan.
Who cares? Who cares about the WWE thing? I'm talking about on television on AEW for the past 6-7 months. What do they do?
Well, they were
Injured.
they were getting ready to do like a big thing at what was it, Forbidden Door?
All out.
All out.
Yeah, they were going to win the trios
Like
championship.
a big match and all out, and all of a sudden the rumors started flying, and then they got pulled from the show.
The thing about it, though, man, this is my whole ordeal. If, like I said earlier, WWE has this big bullshit fucking thing and go, this is the way we do business. Then AEW goes, we're going to steal that. It's kind of a dick move because you let Jeff Hardy go to TNA. You let him out of his contract early. You let Matt Hardy go.
Well,
Did you-
that was a whole. I honestly with that I could understand. It was like, as much as I was a fan of the Hardys, they
I understand why TK
they're a
let him go.
walking clusterfuck.
Yeah.
They're a walking clusterfuck.
They're past their prime.
Matt Hardy is not a walking clusterfuck.
Well,
It's
yeah.
Jeff.
It's
Jeff is a walking liability. He ain't a clusterfuck. He's a walking liability. Anything he says, you can't trust.
Mhm.
Anything he does, you better make sure he's going to stay true to it because, hell, we all know better. I mean, hell, do we need to talk about the incident at TNA where he showed up fucked up out of his mind and didn't know how to do shit?
Or what?
Oh, yeah,
or
against Sting,
middle of
I
a match.
remember that.
That was horrible, man. That was horrible. And then he went back to the WWE and then it's terrible, man. And then he goes to AEW and gets fucking stupid and then he gets shit canned basically.
Yeah.
That hindered the whole Hardy Boys run, man. I
They
mean,
could have been AEW tag team champions. If it wasn't for that.
right now they would be tag team champions because they'd be holding over the EVP spot. I guarantee you.
Yeah, and I agree. They should have had that titles, cemented the legacy, and they probably would have just retired right after that.
Oh, dude, they were retired this year. I guarantee you.
Then now they're just way past their prime and game over.
They're not past their prime, dude. Don't ever count Matt Hardy the fuck out. Ever.
Okay. Jeff is just Jeff. I hate to say it, but Jeff shot him and his brother in the feet.
He didn't shoot him in the feet, dude. He gave him a death. He gave him a fucking suicide bomb, dude. Like bam in the face, bro. Like gunshot to the brain. Like you fucked up here.
Career suicide. Okay, career
Fucked up
suicide.
here again, and then you go here and you fuck up. Like not only did he fuck up once, he fucked up twice in WWE. Actually,
He self-unalived their careers. I can't say that.
I can't. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, so he fucked up 2 times that everybody knows of on purpose in WWE.
He threw their careers down the toilet. That's the better.
Then went to TNA and fucked it up again.
Then went to AEW.
No. Then went back to WWE.
They also went to Ring of Honor as well. Became Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
No. And that was when he got his life back together. And then he went back to WWE and then fucked up again. And then went to AEW and then fucked up again. And now he's in TNA and everybody's like, hey, can we get one more chance, please? Can we get one more? You know what they remind me of? And I know that sounds shitty of me to say this. You ever met that one person that fucks you over so much and yet you're like, hey, man, just give me one more chance. And you know you should never give that person another chance, but you reluctantly do it. You're like, maybe this time is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's never going to be fucking different. Jeff Hardy is rule number 1 on why you should never, ever, ever, ever give someone the 18th, 100,000, 100 and fucking chances, because they're still going to be the same fuck up they always were. I love him as a wrestler. As a human being, I think he's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of which, though, I can understand why Tony did that to Rey Fenix, even though it was kind of a dick move. He was tired of people tampering with his wrestlers' contracts.
What did he do?
What?
He tampered with the contract.
Who?
Tony Khan did. Look. Oh yeah, so and so's messing with it. True. What did he do to it? Oh, I'm gonna tamper with it too. Add more time to your shit. That's called tampering.
No, like outside tampering, which is can sue it.
It don't matter. It don't matter, Phil, because guess what? At the end of the day, that one person outside interfering with it has no repercussions whatsoever. What goes on in your business? None. As much as you would want that to be true, it really doesn't. But I can see how fans are like, oh, that's fucked up. But then Tony Khan does the really fucked up thing going, oh, yeah, by the way, here's more time. And in all reality, what he should have done is say, you want out? Here's your fucking leave. Don't come back. Because I'm going to tell you one thing and one thing only. You go out that door the way you left it, the way you're leaving it, there is not a fucking revolving door where you can come back in whenever you get good and damn ready.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel
that is the way business should have been done.
They should have fired him like you did CM Punk.
Fire the fuck out of him. Fire the fuck out of him. Make it a big ordeal. And let WWE hire him, because that's what they're going to do anyway. WWE is trying to get all these tag teams over there so they make single stars out of them. That's what they do. Name one good tag team in WWE that's been a tag team that hasn't split up.
Dudley.
If you say GOD, that's bullshit, because I give it 4 years or maybe less, and they're going to split that team up. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, they already split the Usos up. New Day, they were singles wrestlers before they were a fucking tag team.
Yeah, they're getting ready to split them up finally, and honestly, I can see that now, because they've been a tag team. Jesus Christ, I think they've been
10 years.
For like what, 10 years? 10 years? It's like it's well past due. Well, actually, the split should have happened a while back, but got arrested.
I mean, hurt when Big E got hurt.
No, not talking about Big E. They were doing an angle with somebody, and
Jimmy got arrested for DUI.
Yeah, that was the Usos, man.
No. They were doing a recent storyline. It was just the past couple of months ago. They were introducing a new guy into the New Day.
Oh, that guy didn't get arrested, man. They canned that guy because of
no shows, ain't it?
No. Domestic violence.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, Odyssey Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they were starting to do the split right there, but that guy got, they fired him because of that.
And so it wasn't even a recent charge, man. That was the crazy part. It wasn't even like a recent charge. It was like some old shit. Like, and he was still going to court for it. And they're like, oh yeah, if someone Googles your name, you have DV charges pending on you. You got to go.
Yeah. So, but now they're starting to split the New Day up, which is about time. You know, I mean, after 10 years.
But think about it like this, though, man. Name one tag team that on their roster that was a tag team that didn't get split up.
War Raiders.
They've been injured so much, dude, they might as well.
What's some Authors of Pain? They're still together for right now.
Okay, but I guarantee you, the reason they're still the team is they just brought them back.
Yeah.
Grizzle Young. Wait. They turned him into Dyad.
But you also got to understand, you're also thinking of Vince McMahon era. Vince McMahon did not like tag teams.
Vince, it has had nothing to do with Vince, man. Look at where we're at right now, bro. Look at where we're at right now. All right, just go with me for a hot minute. Just listen to me. The tag team division in the WWE.
It sucks.
Well, not saying it sucks. Just listen. Real tag teams they have in the WWE. Real tag teams that came in as a tag team, they've been a tag team, and they will always be a tag team. Name one. That never got split up. Road Warriors is one. Name another one. There ain't many.
Nope. The Dudleys.
There's not many. The only ones that you can really think of that were always a tag team were the Nasty Boys.
The Dudleys.
Nope, they split them up too.
Oh yeah.
No, but they brought them back together.
Demolition.
Yeah, they stuck together.
Demolition, Road Warriors, and Nasty Boys, and the Bushwhackers. That's it.
I call the Bushwhackers the sheep herders.
The same thing.
Oh,
they way more hardcore.
They brought them back together.
More violent, more bloody.
Yeah.
The Bushwhackers are basically the toned down PG version of the sheep herders.
Yeah, but that's it though, man. There is no more tag teams that were ever there. Everybody said, "Oh, the Killer Bees." They split the Killer Bees up.
Oh yeah.
Tito Santana and Rick Martel split up. The Rockers split up. The Rougeau brothers split up. Mm-hmm. The Beverly Brothers split up.
And also, let's see
the Machines. You want to go old school with the Machines?
Yeah, for real. I mean, I'm being honest though, man, and look at the way the tag team division is. They got the God. Let's just name the teams that came in recently that have tag team traits. God, MCMG, and who?
Nobody.
Exactly. Everybody else is broken up.
Or the Creed brothers.
Okay. Again, that's like saying Authors of Pain. Like
War Raiders.
Dude, the War Raiders were in Ring of Honor and they were split up twice in Ring of Honor and brought back together because they were better as a tag team whenever they weren't injured. They're so injury prone. Nothing against them. I love them to death, but dude, they getting so many more injuries than anybody I've ever met. They're more injury prone than Johnny Gargano and his tag team partner. What is his name?
Oh, there you go, DIY.
Dude, they are not a tag team. They were singles wrestlers. They wrestled in different companies at the same time. Johnny Gargano was Evolve. The other guy was Ring of Honor.
Yeah, but they brought him to NXT. They were a tag team until the betrayal.
Which was great because it reminded me of old school rockers. It always reminded me of Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, but the problem was when they did that angle, man, both of them were injured, so they were both out for a while. They couldn't follow up on it.
But anyways, I did watch Royal Quest. That was a pretty good show, and I think
who got the Quest of Royals?
Well, Sonata lost. You know, Zack Sabre Jr. One retained it in his home country, so that was pretty cool.
ZSJ is the new Osprey.
Yeah.
That I mean, and I'm not saying that to be a horrible knock towards Ospreay or Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. can't do what Ospreay can do. But
No, but
Ospreay,
he's one of the best technical wrestlers, though. I like his style.
Ospreay also can't do exactly what ZSJ does either. And
Exactly. They're both different styles. They're both great in their own ways.
Yes, they are. And the cool thing about it is you have two guys that have two different styles and can put on a match no matter what with whoever, whenever, wherever.
Okay, Shakira.
Whatever, man.
It made me think of that scene that promo Kurt Angle did about 20.
Speaking of Kurt Angle, dude, that dude is awesome. I was in a restaurant over the weekend, and it had the 90s up there, and it had Kurt Angle holding his gold medal, arms up, dude, with a broken freaking neck with the gold medal around his neck from the 96 Olympics.
Nice.
So I was like, that was fucking epic.
Broken freaking neck.
I win a gold medal with a broken freaking
You saw what he
neck.
did with his wife's spaghetti with those scissors? He basically is like, are you?
Man, we have 4 people watching for a minute.
Go to Dubby. Go buy some shit and give us
Hey, speaking of which,
money.
What
Dubby.
happened was he cut it, instead of like having to slurp it, he cut the spaghetti up and she got onto him like, well, you know, Italian women are.
Karen, yeah, Karen was awesome, dude. Karen's a great person on camera, dude. Like,
No,
her
I'm talking about
character-
Giovanna Engel, not Karen Jarrett.
Oh, hey, beautiful woman, I call my love.
Hey, baby.
Hey, love. Hey, I'm gonna mute myself for a minute, gentlemen. Hold on a minute. Y'all talking about
Hey,
this.
baby.
Get Dubby.
Well, Mike's on his pause.
Dubby, get it.
Dubby, go get your energy drink at dubby.gg and get your Dubby shaker like this and use our promo code Ringside Rants, 10% off. And get they got awesome flavors, and it's all sugar-free stuff. And it's like coming from me that is a diabetic, it is most helpful. So go to w.gg, use our promo code Ringside Rants, 10% off.
Yeah. Also, on that token, if you have like the need to go and game all night long because you're bored as fuck and you have nothing to do tomorrow, Dubby is the way to go. No crash, no burn, all hype. And the cool thing about it is it's made with coffee fruit extract, and it's really helpful for you. It helps you maintain your mental stability and your main goal, and actually thinking ahead of what you're going to do in game, out game, metagaming, whatever thing you're doing, dude. Hell, if you're playing Magic the Gathering, fucking drink some Dubby. You'll play.
Or if you're playing, doing it all night, or playing World of Warcraft with your buddies, going on raids, going Leroy Jenkins on someone's ass.
Leroy
Jenkins.
Yeah, that's old, man. That is old.
That's about as old as we are.
It's so fun. Yeah.
I remember when that first happened, dude. Like
That happened when I was a senior in high school when that happened.
But anyway, so get back to the W thing. If for example you're tired and you're bored and you have nothing else to do, grab some W. It's the way to go. I would do a jingle, but they don't like it. They hate my jingle because it's all perverted and mean.
No,
It's great. It's like great.
no, it's not. It's wrong.
It's hilarious.
All right. Anyways, back to wrestling.
Sorry about that.
I finally
Jimmy.
got to watch the Queen of the Villains, or
Yeah, with Dump Matsumoto and Bull Nakano story thing. And you could tell, like you said, it was like made for TV thing because all it did was stay true to the actual. Did we lose? Are we not on YouTube no more?
We are.
Yeah, we are. I'm watching it right now.
Well, it says we got no viewers.
They all left.
Hold on.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm looking at YouTube right now. Or
I'm looking at YouTube right now. Hold on.
I'm going to the thing.
yeah,
So there's 2 people watching right now.
yeah. There's people. Yeah.
And we got a second like. For those who don't know, please like and subscribe and send us a notification for Ringside Rants, please.
I don't even know if we don't even have a bell no more, dude. We don't even get bells.
We still have a bell. I still have a bell on mine.
Yeah.
Well, good. You got bells. You all have bells. Yeah, we got bells, people. We got bells.
But getting back to what we're talking about.
Anyway,
yeah, it was. You could tell it was just it was made for TV and everything because the way they're talking in the ring, I can understand, the shouting and all that, but the communication between wrestlers, that's not how it goes.
They wanted to keep it somewhat kayfabe in a way.
it wasn't no somewhat to anything. It was 100% kayfabe.
Mhm.
And I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. Over in Japan, that shit's legit. Like everything over there in Japan, they don't throw away any secrets. Like you're there, dude. Like,
Oh, dude. She really, but here's the thing, though. Dump really did get a hate mail. She got death threats.
dude, yeah. And she even cut her own hand with the razor blades that people sent her and shit because they tried to kill her with the razor blades because she'd opened the mail. And Bunakano, she is the one who shaved Bunakano's head.
She embraced it. She hung up that hate mail on her fucking wall. Because that's how badass Dump Matsumoto is.
Which
You know
is
what's
amazing.
crazy, though? You know what I found out oh, yeah. You watched the English dub, didn't you, Josh?
Yeah, I watched the English one. Yeah.
Oh, my God. You must have heard Alexa Bliss's voice voicing Jackie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that was Alexa Bliss?
Yeah.
I watched the Japanese version. I watched it subbed, and I wanted to hear the actual voice. It was
all right, but like I said, is like I can understand is like they keep everything kayfabe over there, so
They do, and that's cool with me, man, because here it's no secrets no more, man. Nothing's held sacred here anymore. 70s,
Because if you watch
80s.
Young Rock and everything, they talk about what's going on behind the scenes. They talk about how gimmicked pro wrestling is.
It's all a show, man. People don't understand it's a show. Like it's literally a show, man. Like what I like to compare wrestling to it's art. And what I mean by art, I'm talking about actual physical art, like paintings and sculptures and
the blood's the paint.
yeah, but
And the
dancing,
sweat too.
dancing, man. Dancing is a form of art. All that's an art form. And wrestling is a form of art because there's all kinds of different styles of wrestling. Just like there's all types of different styles of painting. There's all kinds of different styles
You
of
got
art.
lucha libre, Japanese strong style. You got sports entertainment.
You got
and
European catch can.
hardcore, huh?
European catch can.
That's a good one too. You also got that shoot style that Antonio Inoki's a big fan of, or was.
And
Man,
also
you
got-
talk about
Which is why I
kayfabe. I
make
think
martial arts, by the way.
if you want to talk about kayfabe, is like I think Undertaker was the last one to keep that shit kayfabe.
It's because
Retired.
it's because of places like UWF and Minoru Suzuki's Pancrase. You got UFC.
and then you got Josh Barnett's Bloodsport.
Or you also had Pride fighting in Japan as well.
That's
Basically-
gone.
Yeah, I know. UFC owns it now. Yeah, I heard a lot of New Japan wrestlers fought in Pride fighting
yeah.
because Antonio
Brock
Inoki
Lesnar.
made them during his time of Inokiism.
Yeah,
And
Brock Lesnar.
unfortunately, unfortunately, what I heard though, That's what got him kicked out of New Japan Pro Wrestling off the board, and that's how he lost the company. Then he created Noki Gentleman. That didn't work well either.
Well, I mean, Antonio Inoki tried everything, man. He wanted to bring wrestling and contact sports to the masses, man. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. You had
The problem is like that Shinsuke Nakamura and Jushin Liger got legit fucking hurt though, unfortunately, because of that.
I mean, hell, look at
the wrestlers got hurt, and that's why they said, "Screw this! I'm tired of getting hurt." That's why Muda went to All Japan Pro Wrestling because of that.
Take a look at the what was that shit called? The shit went in WWF at the time with Bart Gunn knocking out JBL. Yeah,
Like that turned out really well. That even ruined. I even watched the Dark Side of the Ring episode, and oh my god, it was. When I was younger, I thought it was cool, but after watching it,
it ruined Steve Williams' career.
It ruined Dr. Death Steve Williams' career, and apparently Vince Russo did it basically just all because he wanted to get
JBL fucked up.
JBL fucked up. I mean, if anyone fucked up JBL, it was Steve Blackman.
But it wasn't, dude. It was fucking Bart Gunn. Bart Gunn
beat the shit out of him.
Knocked his ass out.
Thunk.
He also
Bart Gunn is actually a legit tough guy. The thing is, like, he actually started acting like a fighter. And that's why he got his ass kicked by Butterbean at WrestleMania 15.
Oh, he got punished for that. He got punished for knocking. He got punished for knocking out Dr. Death Steve Williams.
Yeah, they never gave him that check either for that money. He never did.
So basically, that was Vince's way of punishing him.
Mm-hmm. Never paid him money, and they fucked him out of a number one contendership and everything.
Yeah,
that's Vince for you.
And then they sandbagged his whole career because of it, dude. Like, what did you ever hear from Bart Gunn again? Never.
Yeah.
Speaking of the smoking guns,
for what I've heard, he did a lot of MMA stuff in Japan, though.
Yeah. Like I said, though, here goes another one. Billy and Chuck split up.
New Age Outlaws split up.
Yeah. True story.
And that's the year Billy Gunn became 1999 King of the Ring, and that went nowhere because The Rock buried him on with one of his promos on live TV.
How did y'all feel about the MJF Adam Cole promo? Was that terrible in y'all's opinion too? Did it come off flat?
No,
it came off flat.
I
mean,
I take it with a grain of salt.
MJF wasn't there, but they act like he was, and everything that Adam Cole was saying, MJF was reverberating back to him. I mean, it just came off like flat.
Well, I understand why, because Cole got injured and he wanted to be the Devils. They're trying to fix. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to turn chicken shit into a chicken sandwich, but
it's like
it ain't working. It ain't working, dude.
The thing is they're trying to bring up a storyline they had written until everybody got injured,
and now they're trying to rehash it again.
And they kind of rehash it. It's like,
hey, can we recycle this used oil and make brand new oil again?
Like, no,
sure.
So in other words, you're saying they're trying to polish a turd,
dude. Polishing a turd is an overstatement, dude. What they're trying to do is resurrect the dead. Okay, it's dead.
Basically,
leave it fucking alone.
Okay, Mr. Monty Python. And they're dead parents.
It's dead.
But you know what? It's pining for the fields.
But it's dead. It's dead.
It's rusting.
If you watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail, this is the epitome of the Black Knight. Oh, 'tis a flesh wound. You have no arm. Okay.
Or the dead parrot sketch from Monty Python Flying Circus.
You have no arm and no leg.
Motherfuckers here with a bloody stump. I can chew your legs off.
No,
I'll chew your legs off.
It's bite your legs off.
Hey, bite your legs. I'll bite your legs off.
It's like, get back here, you yellow bastard! I'll bite your legs off.
Until they get to the bunny.
Yeah. So I mean, the whole thing is dead. leave it the fuck alone. If you want them to have like a story to come with it, guess what you do? You have them go in their own different ways, and when they come back together eventually, you rehash the storyline in a way of remember the time of blah 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 and blah 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 and da da da, da and make it cohesive, make it go oh, and then but now they're going, hey, what's up? How you doing? Well, I don't know. Ooh.
And it's like, yeah,
The views of Mike do not reflect the views of Phil and Josh.
what?
We do. Ooh.
It's
Man,
the
you
best
are a
analogy
time
you can
loop.
come up with. Name
But,
another one.
And it also is like, what about the Undisputed Kingdom? What about that now? That's supposed to be his faction.
Oh yeah, and that was really fucked up because Mike, Matt, you and Roddy, I'm doing this alone, guys. I love you, but I'm doing this alone.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see what else. What else is going on?
Oh yeah, like I mean,
I'm not. That storyline is. I'm not invested in that storyline. The only thing that's keeping me invested in AEW right now is all the Jon Moxley stuff right now. That's the only thing that's keeping me invested.
That and the Swerve Strickland shit.
Yes,
that too.
I want to know where that goes. I want to know where that goes because I'm interested as fuck.
I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch though with with Adam Cole and and like MJF though eventually.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't care. You ever watch that movie Flatliners?
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Okay, Canyon.
No, I'm serious. The reason why I say that, man, they remade that movie. Did anybody see the new one?
No.
I never seen the original.
Whoa, that's
I
blasphemy.
seen the original. I never seen the remake.
That's a fucking good Kevin Bacon film.
Oh, the Baconator.
Fucking good. Huh?
The Baconator.
Fucking right, dude.
I just said Baconator earlier.
Kevin Bacon was amazing in that movie, man. He's an
He was
amazing.
also in Hollow Man.
The rip-off version of Invisible Man? Whatever.
It's a retelling of the Invisible Man. Get it right or pay the price.
It's still
Wild
shitty.
thing. And you get to see the real Kevin. Then you get to see the real Baconator.
The crazy motherfucker. Hey, guys, where do you go?
That's not what I'm talking about.
I loved him in Tremors. He was pretty funny in Tremors.
And what was that other one? Footloose.
That remake was
Friday
They
the
made a
13th.
remake of that.
Yeah, they made a remake for that. He got killed in Friday the 13th.
Wasn't that like one of his original, like one of his first movies?
Yep.
Yeah.
One of his first, this is one of his first ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and believe it or not, man, I was watching a show, man, called Northern Exposure. Y'all ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Did you know Jack Black was in it?
Oh yeah, he was also in The Jackal as well with Bruce Willis.
He did a lot of small roles before. Yeah. When did he really blow up?
Probably around the
High
90s.
Fidelity. I want to say after High Fidelity, that's when he started. That's when his career started taking off.
Yeah. Then that's
And
whenever
also-
OC.
Then you get High Fidelity, and all of a sudden he's doing
Orange County.
Hard Rock or not Hard Rock.
School of Rock.
School of Rock. School of Rock.
There you go.
And then OC, Orange County with Tom Hanks' son, Colin Hanks.
Mm-hmm.
And then don't forget Tenacious D, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The D.
They had to do push-ups with their penis.
Stop!
Anyway.
You stop that.
It's true. I mean, it's there. I mean, you had to watch the movie. It was fucked up. But it's Jack Black for you. I mean, anyway, so after that happened, though, man, then we go back in time to let's go back in time to this past Friday night, Motor City Machine Guns debut, correct?
Yes, SmackDown. Took everybody.
Yeah.
Actually, just shocked everybody right there. Like, whoa, what? Who is this coming out?
The music wasn't the same as it was in TNA, I'm assuming.
No, they didn't get the rights to that.
course not. And then, you know, Friday night also had a GCW show along with Maple Leaf Wrestling, which I think, honestly, if Maple Leaf Wrestling is still going to be a thing, I think they should do a big show with GCW. How awesome would it be MLPW versus GCW?
I don't. You know what? I don't think. Well, it could happen because he has GCW wrestlers on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind.
Speedball
I
Mike
wouldn't
Bailey,
mind-
he wrestles in.
I wouldn't mind seeing some of the Maple Leaf wrestlers show up at Forbidden Door, especially Mike Speedball. Don't you sup? Do me.
Well, I could see Scott D'Amore doing business with AEW because
There's
I
more
know,
Anthem that
I know
issues with
Impact
Tony
won't do it,
Khan.
or
There's more
TNA won't do
Anthem
it.
that issues with Tony Khan than Scott D'Amore.
Well, the thing is, man, the thing is this, okay? This is my personal opinion on it. Maple Leaf Wrestling and AEW could be something, but Maple Leaf Wrestling isn't on that level yet, in my opinion.
Well, actually, I take it back. They are doing
now.
business. They are doing business together because Don Callis was doing commentary.
Well, what I mean by this, I mean
on the Maple Leaf, yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, is that Don Callis? And I just remembered Tenosa Takeshita was wrestling on that show, defending the title. So
yeah, the first night he wrestled Josh Alexander. No, not Josh Alexander. He wrestled Nick Namath, I think.
yeah,
And the second night he was defending the title against somebody from TNA. Or something like that. I'm not sure.
I'm just glad that that Tony Khan and Scott D'Amore, are not butting heads.
Well, I mean, Don Callis, man, as much people give him a lot of shit, that man is very, very, very smart when it comes to business.
He's like the Paul Heyman he's like that same style like Paul Heyman is.
The difference between Paul Heyman and Don Callis, and I will tell you this. Don Callis can fucking wrestle. He was a wrestler. He can go. He was known as the Jackal. He was known as Cyrus the Virus. He was known as a lot of different characters throughout the years.
He's also accompanied the original Sheik.
But the original thing that he has done, and he's always been true to, is his heel persona. He has played the role
People
of
give him a lot of heat because he's a great heel. That's why.
Dude, if you had to pick a heel manager, most people say, oh, it's Paul Heyman. But if you had to pick the most nuclear motherfucker that ever existed, it's Don
Callis.
Yeah, they can't even do a promo without getting booed out of the fucking stadium.
Shut the fuck up. Dude, Don was on commentary and they're chanting, shut the fuck up, Don.
Wow.
And he was just there.
Another thing I found quite interesting, like about Don Callis, I thought it was pretty funny when Tony Khan was basically defending AEW fan that was being called stupid by JD and everything from New York, and he's like, this guy, and Disco's like, this guy called me an irrelevant parasite. More like blood-sucking buffoon. And Don Callis is more like blood-sucking buffoon, if you ask me.
But JD from New York. All right, I don't want to talk about this guy. The only thing I'm going to say about this guy, and this will be the last time I keep saying this, but I mean it this time. I'm never going to mention this motherfucker's name again. He is the epitome of what a really, really, really bad dirt sheet writer is. That's what he is. And he's a great commentator. I'll give him that all day long. He's a good commentator.
Dick writer.
But he is the biggest cocksucking dick writer there ever was, dude. He will write a fucking story until he gets all the nuts out of it, dude. Like, he's like, oh, yeah, it's got to just 17 more times before it's over with. But in my personal opinion, that's cool. But nobody wants to hear about the whole fucking story about Penta and Phoenix 27 times in 3 days. I can give two fucks.
And he also admits it.
Okay.
And also, I have to hear him talk about how the black and gold era of NXT is the best wrestling version of wrestling ever.
Honestly, I'll give it to him on that. The black and gold era.
It was great, but I think it was overrated compared to Ring of Honor, though.
But it's
Japan.
when Vince got his fingers in it and the 2.0 came out, that's what fucked everything up.
Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah, he fired he's like, no more midgets. He basically tried to hire these NILs, and I'll tell you one thing, the best thing that came out of NIL though was some of the like Tiffany Stratton. There were some good prospects, and look at what's happened to Parker Boudreaux. He's wrestling in Japan for GLEAT with SEMA.
He's also wrestling in Mexico too for Hubitu's promotion and Sexy Star 2's promotion too. So
The dude's grinding his ass off. The kid's grinding his ass off.
Is that Sexy Star 2 or Sexy Star 1?
I don't remember. It's one of them fucking stars of Sexy.
Because I met two, so.
Oh, it's the first one then. I'm sorry, it's the first.
Well, but she got to go by another name, ain't it?
Yes.
I have no
Going by
idea.
different name goes AAA owns Sexy Star.
Yeah, I have no clue, man. I just know that her and
That's
her,
why LA Park is going by LA Park instead of La Parka.
Where you got? Yeah.
Nice cake.
Nice. But what you got there, Josh? What's that in your hand?
Oh, that's that one.
Oh yeah, you got everybody an autograph. Bam Bam
Look at
Bam.
this.
Nice.
I still got to find a frame for that.
That's cool.
Bam, bam.
The Beast from the East.
Part of the
All you
triple
know is DDP and Canyon and bada bing,
bada boom.
bada bang. One of my favorite ones is Positively Canyon.
That was in WWF, wasn't it?
No, it was WCW. You kept randomly diving, cutting people, and you kept bang. And also Champagne Christian.
But and the cool thing though, man, was also Bam Bam Bigelow was part of the triple threat. Him, the franchise, and
Chris Candido.
Chris Candido. Yeah, and all three of them wrestled in the ECW together.
Tammy it was a succubus.
I wish I could have saw the triple threat. And, by the time that
Tammy's
ECW came to my area, it was everybody. It was like everybody was pretty much gone. It was like franchise went to WCW, Taz went to WWF.
Mike Awesome became that 70s guy in the Fat Chick Thriller.
You know what? That shit was hilarious. That shit was funny as hell, and he played it off great.
Yeah, he did. The matches he had with Masato Tanaka and Mike also had some of the best matches in the 90s, man.
Dude, Masato Tanaka,
Can
that
still
guy's a badass. I love that match he had with Hayabusa with that FMW EC. And he was representing ECW in that match, Tanaka was.
Dude, Tanaka can still go, man. Hell,
I know.
that was one of Eddie Kingston's bucket list matches, man. And whenever Tanaka beat him, he goes, I don't give a damn if I lost that. He said, I'm just grateful to share the ring.
He was humble. Eddie Kingston is one of the most humble wrestlers ever. He was honored just to face him. Even though he lost, he was like, that was like one of the best.
He's even
rid off
dude,
his life.
He has said it numerous times over and over throughout the years that the people he idolized growing up, he adored watching as a fan, and then he gets to compete with him in that ring, and he goes, all the kid things that he wanted to say and do come up. He was like, so how was it wrestling Masato Tanaka? He goes, I don't remember. I just kept asking him what his favorite color was.
Oh, dude, he even met his idol. The reason why he wore the black and yellow.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
he was a fan of the Four Pillars of Heaven from All Japan Pro Wrestling. He's a fan of Japanese wrestling like I am. The only difference, I'm more of the strong style. He was more of a fan of the King's Road.
Yeah, but the cool thing about Eddie Kingston, man, if you watch some of his shit and you listen to him, you can understand where he comes from. He is us as a wrestler, man. And most people say, "Oh, he's out of shape and he can't do this and he can't do that."
Shit.
But you know what's great about Eddie Kingston? He don't let none of that shit stop him, man. Like,
no.
I remember one time I was watching a match. He took his boots off in the middle of the ring, and he took them and he just set them in the ring, and he took his socks off, put his socks in his boots, and then he grabbed the microphone and goes, "For anybody that thinks I'm quitting this business," he said, "let me tell you something. My feet hurt, and I wanted to be comfortable when I talk to you. I hurt. I physically hurt every single time I get in this ring. I have bunions and I have calluses all over my body, but I do it for you fans, and I will never, ever, ever change anything about my life and anything I've ever done. As long as I
can't wait to see when Eddie comes back with this whole big storyline.
Dude, how cool would it be if he joins Mox?
Thing is,
he hates Claudio.
He hates Claudio.
But that
they respect one another.
The
thing is though, however, he respects Brian too. So I have a feeling he would be more of a pro Brian. He's more team AEW than he is whatever BCC or whatever they call it.
Well, I want to say this too, man. He didn't like CM Punk at all, and he knocked Punk out in the fucking ring. He literally knocked CM Punk out. Y'all seen it on live TV. We both did. We all did. He knocked him out. And then he picked him up and then took the L and then he rolled out of the ring and went and then walked away and then done what he did and walked to the back. Because he already knew. He knows, man. He knows that CM Punk can't hold a fucking candle to him. And, CM Punk calls himself the best in the world.
He's not.
It's debatable. Tell
that to Kenta.
CM Punk is the best at bullshit. That's what he is. He's a bullshit artist. Like, oh yeah, I didn't do that. Maybe I did.
He also went on like, I can turn chicken shit into chicken salad.
Dude, everybody said that for years, man. That's an old saying. Hell, from what I remember, he stole
chicken salad.
He stole that same line from fucking Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn said in ECW back in the 90s when he talked to RVD, he said, "You may be the whole fucking show, but I can turn chicken shit into chicken salad."
And who also uses that sign? Let's see, Stone Cold Steve Austin uses it. Jim Cornette uses it. A lot of wrestlers use that saying.
But the thing about CM Punk, he is famous for the pipe bomb. The pipe bomb that should have never been aired. You gave him a live microphone after his contract expired. What do you think was going to happen?
Uh-huh.
I can say anything I want, do anything I want, and you got to hear me out. You got to let me do whatever the fuck I want. Or I walk. And he ended up walking anyway. And that made it even funnier to me. I was like, wow. And then for 7 years, every time they go to the Chicago area, and he wasn't on that fucking card, CM Punk. See, dude, you hear the chants, bro, through the rafters, through the fucking, and then even Stephanie McMahon had enough of it. She said, "He'll never be here."
And he came back.
Now he's back. So never say never, people, ever. But the thing about the best in the world, that's debatable. Because right now, in my personal opinion, the best in the fucking world is Ospreay.
I thought you were going to say Christian Cage. I was like, you're...
Christian Cage is our daddy, dude. Like, he's daddy, dude. He's your father. He's Josh's father. He's my father. He's everybody's father, dude. There's
unfortunately, I know who my daddy is.
I know who my daddy is.
I know who my father is too. He passed away.
Father. He is our father figure. He is He is everybody's father. That's the way it is.
Whatever.
Hey, makes an appearance. Yay.
And there's our special train appearance for the evening. Phil,
Hi, Train.
you got to go out there and tell Thomas.
Woo,
It's
train.
about Thomas. It's the CSX train. I have no control over that train.
Dude, that's Thomas the train engine, bro.
No, he's not.
Yeah, 4
You're
viewers.
delusional.
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
What's up? But anyway, so the thing about it though, man, is this. Like, for example, we are talking about like different people in wrestling that we can, think of the best in the world. I say Ospreay. I don't think anybody can touch him right now. But there is a
No.
kid. There is a kid. He's not really a kid anymore. I'd say he's mid-20s. Making some big waves, dude.
Daniel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia is a different player. Okay, we'll talk about him in a minute. But no, this kid is wrestled in Ring of Honor. He's wrestled in GCW. He's wrestled in Japan. He's wrestled in Mexico. And his gimmick is unheard of. Like, it's so generic, it's good. Like, he does it coming to the ring. He does it inside the ring, during the match, after the match, and everything. Do y'all have a clue who I'm talking about? And I'm not talking about Blake Christian.
Okay.
Do y'all know who I'm talking about? I'll let y'all guess.
Mance Warner.
God, no. I love Mance. Mancer is great. Mance is great. He never wrestled in Ring of Honor. Phil, do you have a guess?
I give up.
Jack Cartwheel. This kid is phenomenal, man.
Jack Cartwheel.
Jack Cartwheel. His grandfather invented the cartwheel. That's how great Jack Cartwheel is. That's a joke, by the way. That's
Okay.
that's completely a joke. But in reality, Jack Cartwheel is probably one of the best performers inside the ring in any
Why
ring.
does we have top messages?
Huh?
Why does we have top messages?
Top messages. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, this.
I have no idea. I don't watch that. I don't watch this on YouTube.
Me either.
Lies. But I mean, I went to it just to see why we had zero. But no, in all honesty though, man, like for example, we have Jack Cartwheel. I've seen him wrestle in Alabama whenever GCW versus New South too. And I actually sat down and talked to him. Dude's phenomenal in the ring. And this past Saturday night, he took on Mr. Danger.
I got to see him in Chicago. He came to Chicago.
What did you think?
He's good. Good wrestler. Good wrestler.
Someone to look out for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him, Phil? Have you ever seen Jack Cartwheel?
I've watched him a few times. He's pretty talented.
Very talented guy. And the reason why I'm talking about him is because I honestly believe that if some company gave him that opportunity to shine, they'd be very beneficial. Just like, oh, cool. What's up?
Hey, Bria, what's up?
But the cool thing though, man, was,
All right.
so, that was awesome. But
Send us a plate.
yeah, I want extra whatever you're making. I want to know extras. But no,
I'm
Jack
good.
Cartwheel is amazing, man. Like I said, I watched him wrestle, and if anybody hires him in a big company, all he's going to do is go up. Now, speaking of Daniel Garcia, the Red Death, I watched him wrestle on the Independents before he got signed to AEW, and when he got signed to AEW, I was like, okay, they're doing something. And at first, I was like, yeah, they're not going to do nothing with him. And then all of a sudden, he's part of what was it? Not Pinnacle, Jericho Appreciation Society.
Yeah.
And dude, that was fucking awesome because you had one of the greatest people in wrestling history, Chris Jericho, reinventing himself, making these three other people around him better and making them. Sorry.
Hot tour.
Yeah, I know, right?
Spit on that thing.
For real. There you go. But it just, to me, Jericho made Daniel Garcia a name. He put him over, just like Orange Cassidy. He put Orange Cassidy over. MJF, he put MJF over. He put over everybody that's been in the ring with him in one way or another. Mark Briscoe, Kenny Omega, Moxley, even though Moxley didn't need to be put over by him. It's everything that he does in that ring makes stars. It's sort of like whenever Undertaker would wrestle somebody, he'd make you or break you. You know, either you're going to swim or you're going to drown, one or the other. You know, it was no ifs, ands, or betweens, or anything. And if you got a chance to wrestle the Taker at Mania, you know you made it. Because look at it, all the
L. You're gonna take an L out there, but you made it.
I mean, seriously. I mean, he wrestled Kamala. He wrestled Giant Gonzalez. He wrestled who else did he wrestle there that everybody says, oh, he killed their career? Shit, you still talk about him? Big Boss Man, Umaga. Name another one there. Triple H, Shawn Michaels,
CM Punk, Cena, shit.
Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns.
Did he wrestle Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania?
Yeah. Took an L. I mean, Bray took the L for him. That was after, it was a year after that
Brock
beating. Yeah, the year after Brock beating. Which I thought was the dumbest thing they ever did. Still to this day, I think that was the shittiest way to go out. In my personal opinion,
awful.
It should have been someone else, man. That's all I'm going to say. But the way Undertaker even said it, he got to pick his own opponent. He literally did. He got to pick his own.
Had to change at the last fucking minute.
Yeah, that was Vince's idea.
But no,
Taker finally admitted it. That was a Vince McMahon call.
And the saddest thing that happened was he got a fucking concussion.
Mm-hmm.
He even said in interviews, I just watched one, that he said he don't even remember the match. Sometimes somewhere in that match he got knocked out, and he even says the only thing he remembers was just waiting at the curtain or waiting to make his entrance and the hospital.
He was fucking concussed.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you see, what's her name? Lillian Garcia is back doing announcing for WWE.
Yeah, because Samantha Irwin left WWE because
she wanted to be by Ricochet.
Exactly. And
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You stop that.
I don't think Justin's going to give it up.
Fantasy booking.
I don't think Justin's going to give it up, man. I love the Dapper Yapper, man. I don't think he's going to give it up yet.
No, if anything, she should be doing. They probably. If anything, I don't know.
She'll probably co-share most likely because they're both great.
Oh, you know, it'd be even better. Like one of them do Collision, the other one do freaking Dynamite. That'd be cool.
Well, they got somebody doing Dynamite. Collision.
The Ring of Honor guy. What's his announcer's name?
Dave Panzer.
Yeah, from the announcer of Ring of Honor.
Let him do Ring of Honor.
She could possibly do pay-per-views on occasion. Let them do Switch.
I'd rather just have Dapper Yapper.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, he is our Howard Finkel, man. He is AEW's Howard Finkel.
Yeah, man. You can't place a Dapper Yapper, man.
We need to Lillian Garcia.
Lillian Garcia, man. She's a whole different ball game. Like
Well,
Lillian Garcia,
was the next best thing since Lillian Garcia.
yeah, I agree, but
She also wants to do music as well, and I hope she does well in all these. Do you see the meltdown that people had on Twitter about it? It was hilarious. These fucking losers have no fucking lives.
first off, they're not losers. Second of all, yeah, I mean, think of it like this, man. What if tomorrow morning you woke up and all of a sudden, Jon Moxley's back in WWE? How would you feel?
Shocked.
Okay. How do you
I
think
would-
they feel?
Okay, I felt the same way about CM when CM. Okay, I felt the same way when CM Punk went back to WWE a little bit. Okay, I was shocked. I wasn't happy about it, but I didn't express my
Hatred and disgust over social media. Like
Yeah.
99% of American or 99% of the population of the world does. Okay. So the thing is, if you think about it in like hindsight rather, if you think about it, everything that people are saying on the internet is how they feel at that moment. It doesn't say it like, for example, it's not their whole mindset at every set of the day. Like, bam, 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 bam. That's all they think about. No, it's the way they're thinking right then and there, done. It's out there. People see it. They're done. And then the next day, if they do it again, now they're just being fucking petty people. And they continue to beat this horse until it fucking shows up with flies around it and it turns into glue. Those are stupid people.
Oh, they're
Those people that are
still doing it about Rick. They're still doing it to Ricochet.
well, those are glue people.
Vince ruined Ricochet.
Vince didn't ruin Ricochet. His theme music ruined himself in WWE. That bing! Come on, man. That was so cartoony. It wasn't even funny.
Blame
It was
Vince
so
for the blame Vince in the what's his name? I don't
That
know.
man that's no
He
longer
had,
there.
he had that in NXT.
And it was laying there too. I mean, it was not good theme music. The best theme music that ever come out of WWE was the shit from the Black and Gold era, dude. Like, you had Karrion Kross come out with a black and white and the smoke and all the Scarlet Bordeaux and
that was great until Vince killed it.
And then all of a sudden he puts him on fucking Raw and makes him lose to Jeff Hardy in a minute and 30 seconds. I mean,
It made him look, and it basically looks like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction.
He was NXT champion at the time too.
That mask reminded me of Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat mixed with the dude from Pulp Fiction.
Shao Kahn.
It was
Shao Kahn
and
the Gimp from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, it was very, very not good. It's sort of like, hey, I'm a badass at sucking dick. That's what it reminded me of.
It also looks like they went back to like the WWE like vault and got something from Demolition's wardrobe or something.
It was bad. And speaking of bad, the Ascension calling out like, "Oh, we're a great tag team like those of Demolition and the Road Warriors." I was like, "Oh, yeah, people are gonna hate you." Fans turn on them quicker than shit. Like, oh yeah, really? Boo, motherfucker.
Whatever happened to that too?
Vince putting
That's
the
exactly
New
what
Day as
happened.
the best tag team in WWE. That stirred a lot of controversy too.
Oh, you're talking about Ascension?
No. I'm talking about when Vince McMahon put on the top 10 tag teams in WWE. He put the New Day as number 1.
Oh dear God, dude! I remember back in the day, man. The best tag team in WWE, hands down, was the Rockers.
The Rockers. I thought the
Yeah.
British Bulldogs were pretty good too.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
the British Bulldogs were good. They were great, but it was really Davey. But the cool thing about the British Bulldogs, you had the power, and you had the high flying. You had the mix, and then another good tag team, and back then in that era was the Hart Foundation, and another one would be
Jimmy Hart.
Yeah, and that would be Demolition, and then you had the Twin Towers, which was Boss Man and Akeem, which was really fucking weird.
Mean one man gang.
No, he was Akeem the African Dream at that time. That was the Twin Towers.
That was awful.
I love Akeem, dude. I don't care a damn what anybody says. I love Akeem. I love George, man.
One
George
man
is,
gang better than Akeem.
George is an amazing person, man. That man is
He is awesome, but I prefer him as the one man gang.
I got his autograph somewhere around here too.
I
One man
actually
gang better than
actually
Akeem.
wrestled with that man once. So yeah, go me, right? True story.
Hello
man.
Hal has a gal.
Okay.
Shallow Hal has a gal. Oh, he's watching Shallow Hal, Jack Black. He must be way behind. He must be watching that shit on rewind.
It's actually a she. That's Bria. Her name's Bria.
Oh, Rhea? Okay, cool. She must be watching that shit on rewind. She's way behind. You might want to send her a message there, Phil, and tell her to catch up. Like she's another Phil there, Josh. Like
Let her,
Hey, time warp.
well, she was watching from the beginning. So what?
no, man, I'm just fucking around, dude. It's all good.
Stop,
no,
messing, with
seriously.
stop messing with people.
Not
Bad.
messing with her. She's good.
Bad Mike.
She's good. No,
All
I'm not.
right, so that covers like WWE stuff, and they're getting everything ready for Crown Jewel, which is
That belt is. Oh yeah, the belt made of blood money.
yeah, basically. Other than that, let's see. We got AEW tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
gonna be epic.
Josh, did you enter the Elon Musk $1 million giveaway? To vote
No,
because it's a swing. You're in a swing state, aren't you? Yeah, you're in a swing state.
What?
Indiana.
Indiana's red.
I thought it was a swing state.
Illinois is the swing state.
No, well, when
That's right.
Obama got elected, it switched to blue, but after the first term, it went back to red. But this has always been a red state.
Okay.
Well, here's another thing, though.
That's no politics. No politics.
I wasn't doing politics. I'm just talking about the money, man. Hey, if you win the $1 million giveaway, you gotta spread some of the love here, brother. That's all I'm saying.
I was trying to say something, but okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. We weren't talking politics.
That was one thing that was like kind of took me off. I know I was watching Undertaker's 6 Feet Under show, and he had Trump on there, and I was like, okay, wow, that's a pretty big name gas right there. But I actually watched it, and it was actually a pretty good show. They were just talking about wrestling and this like this other stuff that he went through with the ear and everything. The mosquito bite that he got.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyways, as I was gonna say, like, if you go on New Japan Live, there's a press conference where Bret Tanahashi is beginning his retirement tour.
Who?
Hiroshi
Tanahashi.
Tanahashi, president of New Japan Pro Wrestling, is beginning his retirement tour. He addressed it on. I think he's addressing it at a press conference. It's going live right now. Well, it was live right now, but we're live.
So I'm going to assume that the his last date is going to be the
Wrestle Kingdom 20 is going to be his last match at Wrestle Kingdom 20.
Wrestle Kingdom. I'm going to see it's going to be Wrestle Kingdom 20, and also he's going to do the AEW show.
Mean Forbidden Door? You mean?
Well, it's
Oh
not-
no! Next year. He's retiring 2026, not 2025.
oh, okay. Damn, that's a big tour.
Yeah, he's on the road of retirement. Basically, it's like it's starting. He's still going to do the AEW the Wrestle Dynasty show, but he's retiring. Yeah, because next year 2025 it'll be Wrestle Kingdom 19. Wrestle Kingdom 20 will be in 2026.
Well, y'all want to watch a match real quick?
Hell yeah!
Josh?
Oh, sure, we got time.
Speedball
No,
Mike Bailey.
Well, I was gonna say, what about Nick Nemeth versus Hale Del Vikingo?
Oh fuck, yeah. We'll watch that one.
Okay.
That sounds like a good one.
Can we do Speedball next?
Yeah, we're gonna do Speedball next week. Yeah, that sounds great. I'm just messing, man. I'm just messing. Don't be mad at me, brother. Don't be mad at me.
You want Speedball? You gotta go down to the road to the left, man.
Already?
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
JD commentary.
When did this match take place?
The HOG return
This took place on the 19th.
Okay. Oh, so this is recent. Okay.
Yeah.
of El Hijo
Or
del
18th. 18th. I'm
Vikingo.
sorry. 18th or 19th. One of the two.
This is not the first appearance for Vikingo inside a House of Glory
He's back
ring.
in indie wrestling,
He made
but
his
yet
debut for
he's
HOG
a
back in
commentator
September
on an
2023.
indie promotion.
As we presented HOG Fallout.
I can mute him. I don't care about him.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
And we are so lucky to have Vikingo here tonight at House of Glory. This has been a very rough year for that man right there. Suffered a torn meniscus that he went under the knife for to repair back in February. Tonight he makes his first North American appearance back from that injury. One has to wonder if he will be at 100%.
He just did a Japanese
as
show.
he's not getting in there with
Yeah, he wasn't Gleek. Yeah, he wasn't Gleek.
just anybody.
He wrestled,
This was his first. This
We're in
was
there
his
with the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
One of the best pound
Yeah.
for pound pro
Well, no, yeah.
wrestlers
He wrestled
on the
on
planet.
Ricochet. There you go. Went to Japan to wrestle
He's a
Ricochet.
wanted man.
yeah, and Gleek. That was good.
Nick Nemeth.
That was a good match. Yeah, I watched that.
Now we're getting the good shit.
I'd definitely like to watch a Gleek show on here one time.
That'd be cool.
Hey man, Steve would promote some really good shit.
Pro wrestling self-proclaimed Iron Man.
Did we watch Nick
He's a
Nemeth
wanted
last
man.
week?
No, we watched Joey
Nick Nemeth
Janela
makes his
and
first HOG appearance.
Joe Henry.
Walking
yeah.
in as the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion, sitting at 90 days at his current title reign.
He was
Next
a great
week, we'll
global
defend that
heavyweight champion.
championship against Joe Hendry in the main event of
IWGP
TNA's
global heavyweight
Bound
champion.
for Glory, as I'm once again joined by Jason Solomon, the commissioner. What a unbelievable,
Jason Solomon?
chaotic situation, Jason. What
Jason
the hell was
Solomon.
that?
I don't know, but you know,
Aren't you
it's
friends
the
with
only
him?
way to resolve this situation. You put the two guys
Mike?
in the cage and you let them fight it out to the death.
Aren't you friends with someone
Did
named
you see
Jason
Doc-
Solomon?
Jason Sullivan? No,
Solomon.
I think so.
All right. I want to hear this now.
He's the commissioner of
Nick Nemeth
HOG.
walks into House of Glory with accolades, more accolades than many others before him.
No, you're thinking of Jason
Heavyweight
Coleman.
champion in
Jason
WWE
Coleman.
on 2 occasions, NXT champion, WWE Intercontinental champion 6 times, twice the United States champion, twice the Raw Tag Team champion. I can go on as David Adams got the official word.
He's like a foot taller than him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dude, Nick is ripped, brother.
How old is he right now? He's got to be pushing 50.
He's over 40.
Yeah, Nick Nemeth. Yeah, he was also part of the Spirit Squad.
Man, Kerry Morton is actually a pretty good heel on GCW.
Who?
Kerry Morton.
Oh, dude, Kerry Morton.
Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, Ricky Morton's son is awesome. I like that kid.
Kerry's a good wrestler, man. He's a great actor.
Wrestler, Nick. He was born in 80, so that make him 40.
43, almost 44. He was born in 80.
I'm born in 75, so yeah, so he's like 44.
Yeah, I'll be 44 in a couple of days. I'll be 44 in 6 days.
Oh, jeez. Make sure the balls don't hit the water, man.
Sure, whatever you say, brother. Wait, oh, seriously though, man. What do y'all think about this match so far that hadn't started?
It hasn't started.
I know, right? There we go.
More than underrated.
A lot of jogging.
How good he
A lot of
was.
jogging.
Since leaving WWE, I mean, he has been to a lot of different places.
You would like that, wouldn't you, JD?
Also tell him to show up. He has been showing off and showing up. And tonight, this is the first time ever match, and so I wonder, Vikingo was coming off a very serious injury. Yes, earlier this year. Torn meniscus, ruptured ligament in his knee, underwent surgery. How do you scout someone like Vikingo? Because he's unlike anybody that I've seen right now in wrestling.
Vikingo is just a monster, man. Like everything
Yeah.
he does is just amazing.
I'd like to see him wrestle against Osprey.
Anybody that can figure
For
out how to
Vikingo,
operate
yeah.
against Vikingo.
Champion in so
Let's see. I got to see him wrestle 1, 2,
He's also been an IW
3 times.
AAA mega champion.
Why do I have the feeling that AAA is going to end up working with WWE eventually? Because I saw like on the WWE Vault though that
out since February.
they want to do shows with, that they did shows from like the Vault and that were AAA
Well,
shows.
AAA, I don't know because they're still doing business with some AEW wrestlers.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett.
I remember talking to Mike Santana
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett, that big tall guy.
long after he came back from that.
Sanjay Dutt.
Said,
Sanjay-
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Forget about it. It does. I
So,
think to some extent,
they're
it does
still
impact
doing business with
how
them,
they
but
move around,
Well,
taking some risks that you might
Jeff
not
Jarrett's
take.
always been on good terms with
Vikingo's
AAA.
style. I mean, he wrestles a very high risk style.
Well, him and Conan have they have a long-standing friendship. Jarrett and Conan are like some of the best friends outside of the business, man. And then you
They've
have
been together since they were in WCW, especially,
Yeah.
you know.
and Jeff Jarrett's friendship with Jay Lethal is uncanny. Like he's the one who signed Jay Lethal whenever he was in TNA. So, and
Jay
now they're
Lethal,
together.
Jay Lethal is a great wrestler.
Jay Lethal's a great human, even though there was some bullshit about him having some SA charges or whatever. But
That was bullshit.
oh yeah, everybody knows it was bullshit. But the whole ordeal between all the shit that's going on with him and how he's living his life and how he does his life, people are like, oh yeah, he's a bad human and he's bad for business and he'll never amount to anything. I disagree, man. I mean, Jay Lethal is one of those guys that held the Ring of Honor World Champion. He held the Ring of Honor TV
One
title.
of my favorite wrestling interests of all time was All In 2018,
Some risks that you might not take. Yes.
where he came out with pomp and circumstances wearing Macho Man Randy Savage's gear from
It's not to
WCW.
say that we won't see
Oh,
some
dude,
flash
him playing Macho Man was fucking fantastic.
That was just it was just
Vikingo will also compete
it was
in the
beautiful.
Bound for
One of
Glory.
the best.
And then him playing Ric Flair. When Ric Flair was part of the
That's one of the most. That was one of the most. Let's show what you got.
Nice
You
roll
can
by Vikingo.
don't
Vargas Garrett take over.
don't be mad they tore down Old Space Mountain, Rick. Oldest line, longest line.
yeah.
Oldest ride, longest line.
The coolest thing though, man, the coolest line ever was you gotta be the man. You gotta beat the man if you want to be the man or something. It's like that's my line.
I remember
Vikingo
like
fly,
when he,
testing that knee
and I
early.
remember when he had his Fortune favorites. I
And he
remember
does.
it was Nigel McGuinness was in that faction with Rick.
A big smile on his face.
Yeah.
Firmly in control of this match.
That shit was
Vikingo
great, man.
made
That
his
shit was
wrestling
great.
debut. He was just 15 years old.
This shit's amazing, dude. Like we get to watch El Hijo del Vikingo wrestle the one-man man.
Vikingo now up top, doing the Eddie
Look
shuffle.
at the Eddie Shuffle.
Big frog splash,
Wow.
beautifully done. Cover. Ooh.
So who's gonna win this? I want to hear some predictions. Who's gonna win this?
I don't know.
I say it's gonna be Nick Nemeth because that's the bigger name. That's the bigger draw on the bill. as much as I will pull for Vikingo, this is going to be a great match. But
You say Nemeth is going to win because of the championship match on at Bound for Glory?
yeah, because of the draw.
Yeah, I agree. I agree totally with that statement.
Well, Ray and
What is all that noise I hear? Is that you, Phil?
Conan has called Vikingo the next Rey
That was
Mysterio.
mine from my side.
Unbelievable. Rey Mysterio's in the Hall of Fame. Maybe Vikingo will find himself.
Born, man. Born.
Wow, apparently Triple H said he was going to walk and Vince didn't chill. Apparently, when Vince was doing all that shit, Vince almost walked. Triple H almost walked out of WWE. That's why he had the heart attack.
Big Hangman's neck breaker by
Sounds about right. Sounds
TNA
good.
champion. Tuning up the band. This is the champ.
Trying to end this shit early.
Wildly trying to get one of those to land.
Powerbomb, one-legged
One
powerbomb.
arm into the corner. Look at the strength of Vikingo. Powers Nemeth into the corner.
Nice.
Measuring again.
You say Rolling Thunder?
Oh, he hit the post. It looked like that's maybe in the temple even. The side of the
That
head.
was ridiculous. Nemeth dodged the bullet there.
Yeah, Vikingo hit hard.
That was really good.
That is exactly the
That was really
separation
good.
that Nemeth was trying to create for himself. And, we asked the question before with Vikingo coming back from the injury. Nemeth has a huge title defense.
Yes.
Bound for Glory next
I like the fact they got the old ECW style ramp going to the ring. I love that shit.
I do too.
Does he have that on his mind? Big championship match coming up next weekend. Obviously, he's doing what he can. He doesn't want to leave here too banged up.
No, I'm sure Joe Hendricks watching at home.
So do you think El Hijo will actually join TNA?
They're bought out by WWE.
I don't see him going.
I don't either.
I don't see him going. It's like it's what it is that he takes too many risks for WWE.
Yeah.
He would have to tone his style. Really?
Yeah, he would have to style down.
They were like, slow it down. Oh.
Even Conan tells him he needs to slow down a little bit, or he's not going to be walking by the age of 40.
Show off cover
I mean,
there.
look what happened to Hayabusa. No offense, but he needs to slow it down a little bit himself.
Well, when we were watching that match, and it's like
But I can win championships.
last week when we were watching that match, I was like, looking at it, I was like, wow, man, he was just taking too many risks, and all it took was one slip. One
And
slip.
it shortened his life. It killed him. It took years off his life, unfortunately. I don't look. I'm all in for doing the fast paced style, but I mind toning it down a little bit. Like don't overdo the unnecessary risk, but don't let them stifle your style like Vince did with Ricochet.
So what's going to happen with the Lucha Brothers too, man?
They're gonna be pretty toned down. Well, I can understand why
Cover here.
because Pentagon or Seattle Miedo, he's getting up there. He's turning 40 this year.
Nick Nemeth.
Or I think he's already 40 years old. So
You got to realize they're gonna tone their stuff down. I mean,
Even
they're
Brian
gonna
Danielson had to tone-
realize how much they had it made in AEW.
Gets his foot on the bottom rope.
even Brian Danielson had to tone his style down. Minoru Suzuki had to do the same thing.
Well, the thing about it, man, is AEW gives you more leeway because you can do more there. Your own person. In WWE, they're trying to capitalize on every little piece of money they can from you.
They basically want to own you.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm surprised. I was expecting him to go after.
That's all it is, man. They want to have that money. They want that money.
And also helping the ground.
That's all it is.
Nick
It's all
Nemeth showing
about
off here. This is that big elbow. Went for it once, nailed it twice, missed it.
Showed off a little too much.
I can't go here. Cover. Kingo's also made appearances in AEW.
I forgot. I was gonna say something, but something happened. I forgot. Lost train of thought.
Against Low Key, previously against
Oh, so that's like, I just heard
first
so.
rodeo here at the
What?
NYC
The
Arena.
brain fart?
Brain fart.
At AEW appearance.
Yep, but then I got interrupted.
AEW Dynamite.
My bad.
Herald is one of the best main events that show's ever seen.
In fact, he beat Kenny Omega at Triple Mania
Ooh.
last year to retain that.
Wow, that was fucking brutal.
How long before we see Nick Nemeth in AEW?
It's hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Very unforgiving if you fall.
Nemeth
He's
now
champion
looking to
right
do
now.
Severe damage here.
Oh, it's like I said, is once TNA sells out to WWE,
By Kingo.
you know, he ain't going back.
Powerbomb attempt.
I don't know, man. Never say never. Hell, CM Punk never said that too. You know.
You know what's? Oh man, I forgot that I found out that Jake Lee's injured.
Who?
Jake Lee, he's fucking injured. He got injured during the G1 Climax.
Oh yeah.
And the thing was, he jumped ship to G1 Climax. He just jumped ship to New Japan after leaving Noah.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. Here, I'll let y'all continue watching for a second.
A lot of
And what happened was,
Man.
well, the craziest thing was that Jake Lee, he already won the Triple Crown in All Japan Pro Wrestling. He already won the
He's rolled right into the ring. He's asking.
Trey makes an appearance again.
He'll take it any way he can.
he also won the Noah GHC Heavyweight Championship, and he also won. We know what belt he wants next. The New Japan, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Kingo makes it back in. Nemeth quickly goes for a cover. He hooks the leg. Kingo powers out.
I don't think that's covered.
Some other wrestling news. I forgot what the fuck it was,
He's done a
man.
very good job of here is slowing down the King.
There's so much going on right now.
Around the ring. I mean, we've seen him in the ring with
Well.
Commander. I mean, anybody and everybody, and he is just
Like I'm gonna, I'll probably gonna watch this. Watch the Maple Leaf.
I'm probably gonna watch it on Saturday or something.
Huh?
I'm probably gonna watch it, order it, and watch it on Saturday or something because that's my only day off.
I got the weekend off, so but
I only got one day off this
Yeah,
weekend.
I'm like really busy on Saturday, so all I got is Sunday.
Nemeth is gloating about his work there. That's locked now.
It's like I'm going to an arcade.
Lucky. We don't even get hardly any arcades down here. It sucks.
Oh no! See, if you ever get a chance to go to Chicago, come up here to Chicago. You got to go to Galloping Ghost. It is Guinness Book of World Records, the largest arcade you will ever find. Man,
That move has won Nemeth many a
4
championship.
buildings connected together, just filled with arcade machines.
But Kingo is still alive.
You talking about like
in
old
this
school and new school arcade
mega
machines?
match here
Oh
at
no,
HOG
not new
Salvation.
shit. This is all. I mean,
find it anywhere else.
You name a
First time
classic
ever, these two
arcade,
guys
it is
here in the
there.
middle of the ring. Here it is again. I don't even know
Nice.
if he landed on his face so much at the crown of his head.
If I miss anything
It was
crazy,
not enough.
Nemeth now
oh man, some girl showed her titties, man.
He
Missed
set
it.
for that
yeah, man, I couldn't see that. Sorry, man. I got sick.
It's all right.
All right.
But I mean, there was people going crazy. No, something else. It was something about wrestling. I know that.
I was telling them my weekend I'm not gonna be having is like I'm gonna be busy all day Saturday. I got like I'm gonna be going to Galloping Ghost up in Chicago. That's the world's largest arcade
Nice.
facility and 4 buildings of nothing but arcade. Any video game you can think of there. Then I'm going to a haunted house. Then I'm going to my family's having a Halloween party. Going to that on the night.
Nice.
Oh yeah, like I think it was something about Jay White or something.
Who?
I was going to talk about something.
Okay. That's cool. But what do y'all think is going to happen between what's going on this weekend? Anything special besides Bound for Glory?
There's another Lucha Libre event going on in Chicago. I might go up there. Black Taurus and Aramis, aka Hologram, are going to be there.
Nice.
Hologram's awesome, man.
I agree.
Yeah, like when we finally realized who it was, I'm like, yeah, I met that guy. As a matter of fact, I got it. Like I said, when I met him, I bought one of his key. He was selling some keychains, and I needed a bottle opener, and I was like, okay, I need that. I have it to this day.
This one says, I needed this. I need this now.
I need this now.
But no, man. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. It don't matter.
Wrestling this weekend. That's really there's really nothing really else is going on. So,
Well, I mean, you got
probably a GCW event.
Well, I do know my sister gets married on Saturday. I got to be there for that thing. So
I got nothing. I have no idea what I'm doing Saturday. I don't know. Like, there might be a band playing probably in Long Beach or something. So who knows? But
I know I got to go to the doctor Friday if I feel like this.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost that train of thought, man.
I'm sorry, Phil.
It's all right.
You lost that train of thought at the beginning of the show, man.
How dare you?
Damn. All right, press play.
Okay, playing it. Sorry, gentlemen.
Yeah, press play. So we can end this match and you go die in a toilet.
For real.
Ooh,
Wow! Super
Nice
kick,
kick.
by Vikingo, and Nemeth returns it.
I really do hope the Grizzled Young Veterans win AEW World. Ow, motherfucker!
Nemeth hanging up in the ropes. You don't know where he is.
I do hope the GYV win the AEW World Tag Team Championship because they deserve it, especially after being part of the dyad.
the Bucks are not going to give up that title right now.
Oh,
my
you heard,
God,
you heard The
double
Rock's
kick
daughter
right to the
retired from
face and a
in-ring
double
competition?
Who?
The Rock's daughter?
Well, she's like
GM, yeah, she's gonna stick to that for now, but I think she's I think she'd be more of a great. I think she was like a GM or a manager, like authority figure, than a.
Well, what happened is I know she got injured. I know she had a knee injury.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I guess
Nemeth up and moving first.
I don't know what's going on, but she did. I even like that promo she did with Paul Heyman though.
Yeah.
And I also heard they're trying to. They want to take their slow time with Julia and Stephanie Vacour because their language barrier.
Yeah, but whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is
this match going to end? But this is a good match. So,
that's strong style right there, dude.
Well, they both wrestled in Japan before. So.
Oh yeah. I love that match between Nemeth and David Finlay. That was a pretty good match.
Whoa! Spinning kick there. Holy cow! Nemeth is just laying out in the corner.
As Bobby the Brain used to say, "Hey, deliver that flipping burrito."
Will you stop?
Oh my goodness!
Wait, I forgot. You're Mexican. You can get away with that.
I can get away with that. Yes, I'm Mexican.
Well, we get to see a flying freaking body flop on him.
Yeah, did you see what
he got going on here?
Carlito got from making what he said about when he was hearing
Oh,
La-
oh
last
no,
night on
Jason.
Raw.
I think he moved out of the way.
He
Nemeth was
landed
able
all
to
types of
avoid it.
wrong on that. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God!
Zigzag.
A danger zone up. Nemeth was
Look at
able
this.
Goodness, Vikingo, full head of steam. Oh,
He fucked up. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I can see that pain on his face. Like, oh.
He landed wrong. Remember, he just came back from torn meniscus.
Yeah.
oh no,
He-
Jason.
It's like, yeah, he hit his ass
Nemeth was
bone.
able to avoid it.
He's holding that leg like a motherfucker.
Oh my
Danger zone.
God!
A danger zone on the ramp.
You have to be kidding me. Nemeth throws him in, hooks the leg, and that is enough to get the victory.
Yeah, because of the way he landed. He's holding that leg still.
You better hold up the X sign.
And Nick Nemeth is going to roll into Bound for Glory next weekend with all the momentum. But look at this. The Kingo missed. He landed. I don't know if it was on his rear end or his knee, but Nemeth saw the opportunity and boom, right on that ramp. There is no padding. There is no protection.
I know he calls the move the danger zone, but that legitimately is the danger zone out there.
Yes, absolutely.
So the
That was
zigzag's
enough
now
to
the
get the
danger
victory.
zone.
They got the job.
I like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, he is a big fan of
Top Gun.
Yeah. So,
I've-
yeah.
Well, anyways, guys, let's
That's a very good match.
Well, since Mike's kind of, I'll say, if you're not listening to Ringside Rants, ladies and gentlemen, you're doing life wrong. And we're not just food for your thought, your mind and thoughts. Where say it, Josh.
Food for your ears, baby.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna let Josh get some rest. I hope you feel better, brother. Love you guys. Good night. Drake Dubby.
Get
.gg.
W.gg. Use our promo code Ringside Rants, 10% off, all caps.
And like, subscribe, and listen to notifications.